Hello fellow galactic travelers and welcome back to Stellaris Aquatics as well. We continue our galactic journey. We are in Yerba Prime or Yerba Prime where only one more job is available, so this planet is in urgent need of new jobs that I have to provide, and of course we are going with the next industrial district right away. Food is no problem really, minerals is no problem, energy is no problem, so we can really focus a bit on our alloy production that we definitely want to increase for all the juicy ships. Now we also get the next society, well, research that we can choose here. We do have a couple of options available. The starbase capacity +2 is really nice as well. We are at 5 out of 3 already with those 3 here, and we would be getting close to the captain soon. However, it's not urgent, right? The off-world trading company is really cool for the trade value, and the fleet academy with the naval logistics offer to increase our naval capacity. We do need all of them basically. The only question is, what do we need more early on? And I would actually like to go with the off-world trading because we do have a couple of trade value systems available, and we could use the trading network then to increase our income of alloys and further with that, with the trade. Also these Spuksulak, oh, these names, never getting tired of them. These want to establish another embassy with us. Let's go for that. So they're far over there. Shouldn't be a big problem for us right now. Meanwhile, our fleet is growing to 4 beautiful destroyers now, and we're only going to increase from here on, right? So this is the blue fleet that we have there, and let's increase their size by, let's put it up to 10 actually. This will be a projected power of, let's make it 4 digits. There we have it. So 11 more ships that I need. This will cost me 1,600 alloys in addition. We can afford that. We don't need it for anything else, so let's start reinforcing my destroyers there to make it up, to really push that first 1k fleet. Together with my 2 star bases there, I'm feeling confident that we can protect ourselves then quite fine for now, and we could also tackle these smaller threats that we have lurking around in some systems, in some core systems that we're going to need as well. And as we can see, yep, this one, it's good that we actually settle in this system now, where we can continue with making us a mining station for the energy, and it's going to be our next border system, right? So here we're bordering now to the Spuksulak Star Imperium that we have over there. We might actually just check up on them real quick. These Spuksulak, are they hostile? They're militarists, alright? So they are likely to, well, be hostile with us at some point, though they do like us for now. This is the border for them. So this system here, I would like to upgrade us to the next star base then as well, and that would be 4 out of 5 that we have then available, right? But this is another border system. That also means in return we do have the other ones available here, so we can settle in these systems there. However, I do need to scout them. Where do we have my science ships? They're a bit further away. Over there we have one, and there's another one available, so I would like to go now over here, survey this one and survey this one there, so we can settle on them as well. Oh, another very important tradition we can unlock now to the Databank Uplinks. High capacity quantum bands dedicated to databank transfer. This is 20% research station output, increasing with the research subsidies edict that we can thus choose as well. This is really good. Let's just have a look at the edict there. Oh, yeah. Well, that was just something. Now let's have a look. There we have it. The research subsidies, research output 10%, and the energy credits is still higher as well. But that should be fine. 200 influence. I'm going to wait on that for a couple more minutes, but then we're going to activate this one. Oh, and then another one, the League of Penkar, and once again militarists. What is going on? Why is the whole galactic system full of militarists? And well, of course we're going to say our warriors salute you, Penthulans, or Penthulans as they are called. Alright, where are they? They are up there. Lucky they're a bit further away, and lucky there is actually this empire here in between us, right? But so far as we can see, the map is starting to paint itself. Alrighty, and finally we have expanded over here as well. Now we can expand to Beta Aquilae. This is a really cool system, not only because it has a wormhole, but because also it is a dual star system, and what is coming in as well is that it is a choke point system. So once again, something that we can heavily fortify if we want to. And in this cluster here that we have then also, for example, a continental world and a desert world. Though unfortunately the continental world is rather small, right? It's only a size 10 planet. And then we have the desert world that is a bit bigger hopefully, with 14. But we will need to terraform this one if we want to ever use it. Alright, encounter also, oh god, another mysterious alien life form in Beta Aquilida that we have now. There is the first contact protocol. Do we have someone available? Yes, we do. Let's just use this one, and I think there will be another empire not popping up then. It might actually be the Turk Transstellar that is coming up. No, it can't be. It's not going to be them. There's something else here. There's actually lots of ships. Oh, and a pretty strong one too at that. 4,000. And there they are. Hrozgar, Commonwealth. And they are Xenophile and Pacifist, at least that is something. But it's not them. Nope, there is someone else. Numistic Order it was. Alright, we can also continue with the researching. Starhold upgrade would be available, or Corvette plus 100. Let's go for the Starhold upgrade that we can have. My base stations are a bit stronger. Another embassy, let's accept this one. And yes, finally, construction has started. Let's put this one into our empire. Right, now we can finally see them, the Hrozgar Commonwealth over here. That's the one. And as we can see, there's still some star systems available between us and them. So we should hurry up and capture us a few of them. So I'm going here, and I'm probably going then down into this area and see where it leads us. Perhaps we find another choke point. This one, there might be something actually of use. Let's go there first. Let's survey this one here first. Wait a second. Did we survey this one? Oh, we did. Perfect. And research alternative. Research has been finished. So we get always now 4 researches, choices that we want to have. Research station output, 10%. Let's go for that. It's also a quick research. Oh no, there is another encounter, and this time it's a very hostile one. This one was, I think it destroyed my science ship now. Off it goes. Yeah, missing in action, was destroyed. This was really powerful. Alright, as we can see, yep, there is over 20k of hostile power over here. So there we need to be careful. Do we want to... Actually, let's try and capture this one. And then we are building up a star base here in Zurg. Zurg itself is not that good, right? But it is the choke point here, and it also opens up this path for us, just in case we do need to stay away from this. Ooh, that's really 20k. I need to be very careful there. It just also means that our borders are getting closer and closer now. So I think this is going to be one of our last points for now. We're definitely also limited now in the southern area to this empire there. This is all a dead end, right? And there's already the other empire. And to the west, we are also now bordering to this empire here. So we are getting now kind of like a picture of our total control that we can have now, medium term wise, that is, until of course we can start conquering ourselves. And this one, oh yeah, there's more of them. All right, there's definitely another species now here. We are already making first contact with another one. I have to wait here before I can find out what these guys are about. Now the Zurg station is finished. Let's actually upgrade this one right away. We want to have a strong port over there, and my construction ship can continue then with some research station. My construction ship in the southern area, we can still go for something. Let's actually settle here because it got nice resources, lots of energy and minerals that we're going to need, right? Using a bit more influence again, and then we're probably taking the other systems that are still open but within our empire cluster already. Meanwhile, our fleet is expanding to 1,300k power, and it's looking really nice, those destroyers here. We can use them now freely if we want to. I don't think they are very powerful against these hostile forces though, so I'm going to keep them here for now, close to the space station, so their maintenance costs are reduced. Over here on this gas giant, we have found the lost amoeba. So this one is now, yep, we can actually follow it. We can breed it. We can also dissect it if we want to study it. Let's actually follow it and try to make it our own. And we also found an encounter over here. Another, oh my goodness, another big, very powerful starport, where I have no idea yet what this is all about. There's another first contact protocol. Let's continue with my science ship though up here once again and research that. And also one tech has been finished, the research station output, very good. And yes, absolutely 20% boost. I'm taking that with me. Now I can also finally go for the research subsidy. So the research output is plus 10% overall, and this is lasting until I cancel it, and it's costing me those 200 influence costs. Let's go ahead with that. There you go. And now we are boosting our research there quite a bit more. Now, also interesting, the space amoeba is now reaching maternity, and we can and we can now give it a name if we want to. And Renegade, Nix, Bubbles. Let's go with Bubbles. I like that name. And Bubbles actually has grown in strength, as we can see, as it was something, and it's continuing to grow, and it's going to grow us into something that we can use then in battles, for example, or just for a suit. Who knows about that? It's friendly to us now. Also, a new tradition and discovery. We can continue now. Research alternatives 1 and scientist level cap by 2. That means I have now 5 techs available to choose from in my researches. Also interesting how our empire looks right now on the galaxy map, like a giant ghost or a cloud with a thunder or a lightning or rain, however you might call it, or a lake with a river. Interesting. Another civilization comes up, the Crash Citizen Confederation, and of course, fanatic militarist and xenophiles. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's get rid of them. So these guys are up here then. Alright, so we're going to border on the eastern border then with them pretty soon. Though there is still some room left over here from what I can tell. This one we have surveyed already, so let's survey that system there. Because we can claim it, of course. We should... Oh, wait a second. There it goes. No, actually, there is already a border now. They are already here. Then I should probably... I would like to secure those, though. We probably will have to take this one here first. Let's go with the survey. And I'm going to need one of my construction ships over there as well. We are, at the moment, constructing here in Sulan. Let's abort that. Oh, no. My dragon, once again, is wakening up. Now that we have made some progress understanding xenobiology and exotic materials, our researchers have proposed that we send a science ship to take a closer look at the dragon. They are particularly interested in its scales, which are remarkably durable, even impenetrable. While we have acquired numerous naturally shed samples, our scientists remain baffled. Alright, let's go ahead. And I guess this is opening up a special project in the Great Bay that we will have to focus. And we've also got the Starhold, very good, another upgrade for our stations. We could also improve our drones now if we want to, or we go for better armor. And the afterburner there is very important actually. Let's go with that first. And then I would like to have a look at this special project. There we have it. Where do we need to have it? In the Great Bay, isn't it? In the Great Bay. Go to. There it is, actually, yes. And we do have a science ship here that is already helping researching. Let's abandon this one for now and move over here to research the project, because I really would like to find out more about that. Oh, the science vessel was devoured. It appears the dragon was hungry, or maybe it was just having a bad day. As our vessel approached it, the dragon snarled and abruptly lunged forward in a jumping motion, leaving no time for evasive maneuvers. Best not to anger it further. Its hunger should be sated now. Let's try again. Alright, so the science ship actually survived this one, right? So only the scientists got devoured. Okay, let's try it again.
Ledger situations amended.
Down here, more special projects with my other science ships, and let's just go back there. Let's find us a new scientist. So who wants to survey the dragon? Who wants to do that? Lead a lifespan, 25 years. Perhaps that helps a bit. And let's go for this one again. Research it. And we'll just see what comes out of that. Now, on the other side, we have this one now surveyed. And my construction ship should be ever closer. So we can also expand more into this area there. Also in beautiful Shoal, we can finally upgrade our reassembled ship shelter to a proper planetary administration. Let's go ahead with this. This will increase amenities and also the available housing. We, by the way, are pretty well here with the energy production already. I'm going ahead with another generator district, and we could then also think about we should have the energy grid here. So all the energy that all the technicians on this do produce more energy. So the energy production of all technicians is increased, and since technicians are being employed in the generator, the more generators I have, the better the energy grid gets this building here. So I'm going to use it definitely. I'm going to wait a bit longer though, because I think we will need something also then for the amenities. Oh, and this time we were successful with the dragon, it seems. He snarled in fury as our probe latched onto it and swiftly located and burrowed into a minute gap between its scales, while the Explorer was forced to engage emergency FTL. Okay, so we found out a few more things about the chemical reactions. Much is left to uncover though yet. We do get plasteel materials plus 50% tech progress and also a whopping 1900 society boost on top of that. So this should speed it up here a bit, our research. Now, another important thing, the stations can be upgraded now, the star bases. So we can upgrade it to a star hold. Another 500 alloys. Lucky I saved up a bit on that, so let's just upgrade them. They are at 1.9 now, and I'm just eager to find out how much stronger they are once they have been fully upgraded. So all 4 of them we are upgrading now for a whopping 2000 alloys. Okay, so I don't think we have much of a chance here anymore. So there's already a construction ship that was in this area. As we can see, the borders are coming closer of this pretty big Crash Citizen Confederation, I think at least. It's definitely looking like it's a huge one. So this Zerg station here is going to be ever more important that we have over there. And I'd rather not waste my influence here anymore. We are just going to settle now in these systems there, as there is, for example, 2 planets over there, the continental world and the desert world, that we can use for us. I think it's just better to go for them right away. This one must have a nice sky, by the way, this continental world, because it's got a blue class F star, and it's also got a toxic planet. It's a moon of a toxic planet, actually. The space stations have been upgraded now to star holes, and look at that, they're having a power of 3.4k each now, one of them. That is really, really powerful. What I could also do, by the way, wait a second, the Great Bay station here, I will need to upgrade now too. So this is a shipyard station only, it's only going to produce ships for us. There's no trade value really. Other 57, ooh, that's a lot. But it's already having, it should be having a trade hub. There it is already to use it, right? The other stations though, well, they're of course pure defense stations in these choke points. So I'm going with hangar base here. I'm continuing with that. So they are doing a lot of additional damage with that. Also buildings, we could go, for example, with a bit of food production if we need to. Also some resources. If we are at the cap, we're far away from the cap, so that's fine. And then there's the naval modules that I would like to add to them as well to increase our naval capacity once we have researched that. But that's a lot, right? Goal right now would be also to increase the star base capacity, which is, we are at cap, that is. And also, by the way, over here, I do need a construction ship close by. We have found a relic world. There it is in all its glory. These relic worlds are dangerous. There is a dragon on them, pretty sure of. There is also an archaeological site that we can start, and it has 80% habitability with a size 19. So it's also worth colonizing it. I definitely would like to claim this system for myself because of that, and then also start the archaeological site on the relic wall itself. Up here, this one we have taken, the continental wall with 60%. Okay, let's do this, but I hope that we do get some parameters soon that we can increase these habitabilities. It's got lots of industrial districts, so that's going to be worth it. And also I just noticed that we don't have a single planet with a lot of mineral deposits, right? So they're all rather weak when it comes to their mining districts, unfortunately, because we're not that high on the mining. We're getting most of it from the mining gas planets and stuff like that. Another very, very important step is taking place, the Galactic Community Formation. This supranational national institution is to serve as a forum where important matters can be discussed. And of course, we're going to join this one, as we have now the Intergalactic one, the Galactic Community, where all the civilizations are going to take place, and they're going to decide on very important matters. And it's just good that we are there as well, of course, as the Zora. Now with the Galactic Community, something very important is happening, and that is that we're getting now a lot of diplomatic actions here once more, and I can also now see the strength of my enemies or of my competitors. And as we can see, these here are still not available to us. This one is far inferior. Then we have some equivalent ones, and then we have these here that are superior to us military-wise speaking. So they are likely to attack us if we're not too careful, and very unlikely so, though I don't think they are going to do that. We also get some nice propositions here. So for example, some trade commercial pacts that we have. Bear in mind, well, they cost me influence if I want to take one, and this is just for a bit of energy. I'm not doing that. And we have the first intergalactic war declaration. It's not against us, that's a good thing, but the Tuscan coalition is declaring wars. These kind of like, I don't know what even that is, against the Kreshk. They are fighting against each other now. Where are they? Alright, here they are, and that might be a very big war. We are actually bordering to the Kreshk now, over here, and they're fighting against the Tuscans that are just there. So there is a big, massive war somewhere here that we can't see, unfortunately. Now, also, Shoal is growing with the planetary administration. That means I can now have finally a research lab, and since Shoal is a very beautiful planet that is going to have lots of population and thus also lots of specialists, let's go into researching. So we're going to have Sora's domain and Shoal Prime then working on research. Shoal is also going to do a bit more on the energy then, and Sora is going to do a bit more on the energy, and the others are going to focus on my alloy production. So far so good, we're making progress, and the world has just gotten a little bit smaller with all of these communities now joining. Stay tuned.